century, dawn of a new millennium, worship and veneration of Mary Magdalene began to flourish across Western Europe. She became particularly beloved in the south of France, where she developed a cult-like following among Christians who never accepted her identity as a fallen woman. French folklore maintains that Mary came to France after the crucifixion.
Why the legend of Mary Magdalene burgeoned in France, I'm not sure, but one of the interesting aspects of it is that she was set out on this rudderless boat and wound up in the south of France. Pushed out, really, by Peter in this rudderless boat. I like the rudderless part of it.
The Mary Magdalene legend was also attached to a group of pious believers, the Cathars, who literally died for their beliefs. They held a vast reach of influence with centers across Western Europe and the Middle East. They were thought to be the keepers of the Holy Grail and its treasures, kept safe at their mountaintop meditation site, MOV03833.
They believed that Jesus was a man, a flesh and blood human, who was overshadowed by a cosmic principle, the Christ. And the Christ allowed Jesus, the man, to do miraculous things. And when he was crucified, the Christ had accomplished his mission, so he left the man. Jesus happened to survive the crucifixion, and afterward he went off and married Mary Magdalene.
They rather disparagingly described Mary Magdalene as Jesus' concubine, and that was their attitude towards her.
Speculation over the Catharic connection to the Grail has only deepened over time. Before the remaining Cathar priests were exterminated as heretics, they managed to smuggle out a treasure, not of gold or jewels, but something much more precious. Could it have been the secret of the Grail itself? In France, the legend of the Holy Grail changed from a chalice to, amazingly, Mary Magdalene herself. Secretly married to Jesus, Mary carried the holiest of all bloodlines in her womb. One version of French legend says that Mary first went to Egypt, then sailed to France with Lazarus and his two sisters, Mary and Martha, and her Egyptian servant girl named Sarah. They arrived in a small village, Marie de la Mer, on the southern coast,